Good morning, good morning. Trying to figure out why this mic isn't connecting. Good morning. Oh, let's see. Okay, it was a piece of tape on this. Let me see. I'm wondering, good morning, with this right here, oh, that's why it's not charging. I didn't see this tape here on these microphones, so I was wondering why they wasn't charging. Okay, okay, there we go. See that? So let me put, sorry guys, let me put this back and let it charge. So I was so excited about getting something new. So I gotta let these charge. Well, good morning anyway. They should charge, they should get a charge in probably about 5 minutes or so. We'll let that sit right there. If you don't know, you don't know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so grateful to be here today. I'm so grateful for you guys showing up this morning. And yeah, today is a wonderful day. This week has been going great. Been having a wonderful week, a little technical difficulties, but hey, that's just life, right? I am 60 subscribers from being to 80,000. And I really and truly believe I'm gonna hit 100K in a few months. I do want to address something this morning. I read all of my comments, by the way. Let's see, did I give my 3 things that I was grateful for? If I did say I was grateful for you guys showing up on my morning live, just know that I'm totally, totally grateful. But before I address this, I'm going to let a few more people come in so I won't have to repeat myself. I tell you, people are just, they mean well, but they just, I'm just saying. Um, so I think today is going to be awesome. The sun is shining. Today's going to be a great day for a beautiful walk. Good morning. I'm just trying to get my computer up and moving right along with us. She coming slowly. I'm gonna have to take her to the Apple shop and see what's really going on. Well, why she's so slow in loading. I don't know if it needs to be updated, but Apple computers usually update themselves. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna take her to the Apple store and find out. You guys would like to share what you're grateful for, that would be awesome, because you know, every day we wake up is a day of we need to show gratitude. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee, my God. Let me see. View in live, okay. All right, there we go. Terrifier, good morning, woman. What you saying today? Give me a thought for today. Boots on the ground. And give me 1 second. I will. The thought for today. The thought for today is to change somebody's perspective simply by being authentically yourself, by being authentically yourself, and just giving them your beautiful smile. That's the thought for today. Being authentically yourself and changing somebody's perspective. You never know what another person is going through. You can just simply say, good morning, beautiful. Good morning. You look really nice today. You just don't know. Terrified said, you are very positive and honestly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Darlene Coleman says, I'm grateful for the Lord waking me up this morning and blessed morning. Amen. Good morning. Yeah. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody woke up on the other side. You know what? Terrifier. You said I'm very positive, and I am. But when life start lifing, sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna give you a good example. I did a vlog last night, and I was showing you guys where my pump on my pool needs to be replaced. While I'm talking, I'm sitting up there saying, you know what? Man, it's always something. And then I said, you know what? It could be worse. Because I'm thinking about the money, right? I could be worse. I think I said something like, so y'all watch this video and comment, like, and share, because I got to get a pump. I think I said something along those lines. But as I started thinking about the negative side of it, like how much money I'm going to have to put out to replace the pump and all this stuff, I simply said, you know what? I'm still going to put my boots on the ground, because guess what? It could be worse. It could be worse. There are a lot of other things that could happen that could go wrong other than the pump going out and me having to have somebody out there replace it. Something could be a whole lot worse than that, you know? Yeah, it's challenging, you know? Because you listen, let's be honest. Things aren't cheap anymore. Hey, call a spade a spade. Things have gone up in prices, but guess what? My God is still sufficient, and he shall supply all of my needs. So why am I going to worry about it? Give it to him. You figure it out. That's how, you know, and that's how I got to stay positive. Because if I worry about things that I can't control, or things that's out of my hands, I'm going to wear myself silly, stressed out, trying to do, and I'm not doing all that. Yeah, and I'm human. But when those thoughts come across my mind, I just have to just say, listen, something else could be worse. Let's just find the positive in it. Good morning, Levi. How are you? Good morning. You all have your morning elixir? And let me tell y'all something about my microphone. I didn't know that it had a piece of tape underneath, so I'm letting it charge now. And I was wondering why this was covered with tape. And I was wondering why it wasn't charged. But in a little bit, it'll be charged up, and I have my mic on. I'm blessed this morning. I have the activity of my limbs. I was able to get in a good morning stretch this morning. I made a video about it. I feel great this morning. I feel good. I really do. And, you know, I want to take a moment to say, send my condolences out to, I heard it on this other content creator page this morning, Banky Pounds, it goes live. A content creator lost his life or her life doing a challenge. So I want to send my condolences out to them. You know, I had to stop my grandkids. Listen, everything you see, you stop doing that. Just the hot, what is it, Cheetos? How hot can you stand these? Something mess. Just stop doing it. You're somewhere sitting up in the hospital looking crazy. And then all these challenges, just, I'm not going to even speak on that no more, but my condolences goes out to that content creator's family. But this is what I wanted to address this morning, guys. I just want to say this. Listen, Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
Good, fine, honey.
See, that's somebody I met the other day just by simply just saying good morning. So let me just say this. Everybody has their opinion, and we all have a right to our own opinion, right? But I had this person to comment, and I'm trying to pull it up, on my video that I did yesterday in Shakita, and I'm gonna do a reaction video too, by the way, to Shakita something. I had my Fabuletics workout gear on. She said something along the lines of, why do aunties, grandmothers, nanas, something, why don't they teach these young girls how to dress instead of revealing their bodies, just going on and on. And I read it twice. Now I ain't gonna lie, I read it about 3-4 times. And I said, now, am I displaying my body in a way to where I'm being provocative? I'm sitting there saying, what is she talking about? So I said, honestly, sometimes people need to stop and think. And then she said something like, because I was dancing to my boots on the ground in my kitchen after I had worked out. And she said, you're going to need more than a fan in hell. So I'm saying, what am I supposed to work out in? Shakita, jeans. What am I supposed to work out in? A dress, a long granny dress. Because here's the thing, I grew up in a holiness church, and I don't have anything against holiness, but a lot of these things people are talking about in the Christian world is man-made, is man-made. I, for years, wore dresses down to my ankles, looking crazy. So I'm saying all that to say this. If you're watching Shakita, look, I'm not gonna be one of those grannies or grandmothers, aunties, whatever, that's gonna wait until I lose what I got. Okay? I don't look bad to be 55. I do dress nice. I don't dress provocative. And if you're looking for me to work out in some jeans, and you need to just keep scrolling, because it ain't gonna happen, not over here. I said all that and ain't said nothing. Thank you, Levi. Thank you. But anyway, I'm gonna make a reaction video to that. I'm just like, are you serious right now? Because I'm gonna wear my workout clothes. I don't care if I'm an auntie. I don't care if I'm a nana. I don't care if I'm a granny. I'm gonna wear my workout clothes. And if you want to dress with your ankles, dresses down to your ankles, and you do it. But I ain't gonna do it. Thank you. So, with that being said, again, love your body and it'll love you back. Listen, if you got a problem with the way you look, can't nobody change it but you. If you're happy with the way that you look, then you're happy with the way that you look. I am happy with the way that I look, and anything that I don't like, I'm changing, right? Whether it's changing my eating habits, whether it's working out in the gym, anything. I do all that, right? Changing the subject. It's today Wednesday, right? I don't even know if I carried my trash cans down to get them dumped today, because I was running late. I can't get my other computer to come up. I don't know what's going on with it, but so what's on y'all mind this morning? I just had to get that out there. People love to be talking. People love to say stuff. I say stuff back. Where my fans at? Let's see if this charge. Okay. I don't think. See that little light? I think it got to be 100% charged. Yeah. I've really been using these mics, I tell you that much. So, let me see, Levi. I posted a YouTube short today, and it is doing good that everybody on here is saying that I'm stupid and I look bad. Why are they talking trash about me when they could be walking on themselves? What did you post? You did like a, I can't let them know that I'm on live. Well, you know what I say? People gonna talk regardless, but you know what? Anything they say is still helping you out. Just like with Shaquita, whatever her name is, honey, she made that long post about the way I dressed, the way us aunties and grannies and friends be dressed, and honey, thank you for the comment. You know, so don't sweat that. Don't sweat it, but I'm definitely gonna do like a reaction. Do a reaction video to it. Do like I do. If you've seen any of my videos where I do like a reaction to some of the things that people say, honey, today I will make a reaction video to it. You need to make a reaction video to it. Oh well, it is what it is. Thank you, Brandon Ballard. I love your dancing videos. Thank you so very much. I'm trying to see your picture. Hi, Brandon. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. And you know what? Dancing is a great form of exercise. It's a stress reliever. It does so much. Let me tell you something. When I went through my divorce, my first divorce when I was younger, I got married young. And the only thing that helped bring me back was dancing. Literally. No joke. No joke. My cousin told me, she says, thank you, Levi. My cousin told me, she said, you know what? She said, when you die, I'm gonna put on your casket the dancing queen. Because it literally, it pulled me out of depression. Especially when you listen to the words and they resonate with you. Honey, they used to say, do you have a motor in your tail? Because when I would hit the dance floor, it was called the Boulevard. Soon as I walked through the door, I danced so much at this club. When they saw me coming, they let me in free. Because you know, a lot of times when people go to the club, if nobody's on the floor, nobody wants to be the first one on the floor. Guess who was the first one on the floor? Me. And did I put on a show? Listen, I would dance so much. This rap group that was famous at the time, they saw me dancing, and they let me be in their group as a backup dancer. This was in my younger days. Y'all remember when, what was it called? What was it, show, it was on BET. I forget what it was called, but they were on there. They asked me would I be interested. I said, hell yeah. But thank you, I appreciate that. Brandon, I appreciate that. Do you smile when you see me dance, or do you start dancing too? Tapping your feet or moving? What do you be doing? Do you dance right along with me? Because dancing, I'm telling you, it's catchy. I can go out right now and go out on the street and just start dancing. Somebody gonna stop and they gonna smile and they're gonna be like, okay now, go ahead, girl. Well, you know, the black people be like, all right, say less. You know, the white people be like, that's really nice. You're really happy this morning. Thank you, Levi. Thank you for coming on and joining my morning streams. I appreciate you too. Everybody, I appreciate everybody that's coming on. Here's to you. But yeah. Levi, not Levi, Brandon, do you be dancing right along with me? This is 94% charged. I guess I gotta get 100%. My mom used to love to see me dance. Charlie Redknapp, well, good morning. You're so pretty. I come in on your short videos. Are you really 55? September the 25th, 1969. Charlie. Yes, I am 55. And will be 56. Look, this is my year. This is my year of supernatural change, of manifestations, and things that I've been manifesting. Yes. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, you got to be good to your body be good to you, right? I like to meditate. I love vegetables. I love fruit. I eat a lot of fruit. I eat a lot of veggies raw. I need to start drinking more water. But yeah, thank God I don't look like what I've been through, Charlie. Charlie. Thank God I don't look like what I've been, because I done been through hell and back 4 times. And you know what I say? I'm being honest right now. When I pray, I said, Lord, please don't let me look like what I've been going through. Lord, please don't let it show on my face. Please don't let it show up in my body. Because you know our body holds all our trauma, our body holds all of our stress, and it shows in different ways. It can show up in you losing your hair. It can show up with you having pimples on your face. It can show up with you losing weight. It can show up in illnesses in your body. And honey, I ask God, Lord, please. I know I'm going through this for a reason. I don't know what it is, but please, Lord, don't let it show on my body. Don't let me look like what I done been through. You know how some people look like they've been rode hard and hung up wet and hanging to dry. Charlie, yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, just to give you a little backstory, Charlie, when I really started vlogging hard, was it last year, year before? No, right before my mother passed away, I started vlogging, and I said, no, I'm sorry. Last year when I really started vlogging hard, I said, this is gonna be me vlogging my transformational journey on me becoming a better version of myself and what that actually looked like for me. Excuse me. So that's what this me vlogging now is all about. Me just trying to become a better version of myself. So yes, I'm single. I've been single for 2 years. And yeah, so I'm just basically working on me. And I don't want to go into another relationship bringing past traumas into the new relationship. So yeah. And I'm okay with that. Sometimes you got to be okay with being by yourself. You got to be okay with feeling lonely. You got to be okay with taking yourself out to eat. You got to be okay with, you just got to be okay with you. You got to be okay with spending time with you, because if you don't be okay, if you're not okay and comfortable with spending time with yourself, what makes you think somebody else is going to want to spend time with you if you can't stand being alone by yourself, right? Good morning, Jeffrey. That's my boy. Hi, Jeffrey. Good morning. Good morning. No, I'm not dating right now. I have so much on my plate. Again, I'm not dating. I'm not close to dating either. But I'm not dating anybody right now. I've had a lot of people approach me, but the conversations just turn off right from the beginning with the conversation. So, yeah. You know, all the bad will come to you before the good, right? So, yeah. Thumbs up. Good Wednesday. Good Wednesday to you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, how are you feeling this morning, love? How are you feeling? I was waiting for you to show up. Good. That's good. That's good. I rested so well last night. I did my live stretch last night early. Happy Winstorian. Little sis Octeria. Good morning. Girl, listen. I loved your comment. You commented on one of my shorts. I recognize your face. Hi, Queen. Good morning. So yeah, that's great. God woke us up this morning. Listen, Jeff, somebody didn't wake up. That's what I told him earlier. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody woke up with some things going on, and thank God it won't me, you, or anybody on this live. See, we got a lot to be grateful for. Little six, Octeria, I can't remember what you said, but I remember, I responded. I can't remember what you said, but I did responses. I appreciate you watching my videos. And I appreciate you commenting. Yes, yes, yes. So what's on you all's agenda today? What we're doing today? We talked about that in one of my psychology classes, my sociology classes. Do you not know that, I forget what site you can go on, but it gives you the actual account of people that are here, right? Is it in the United States? Yes, in the United States, and it literally counts when somebody's born and when somebody dies. Did you know that? I didn't know that. We was in class, and my professor had me to pull it. I had the class to pull it up, and it literally, the numbers just keep moving, keep moving. At the beginning of the semester, he had us to write down how many people that was actually, I think it's the United States, here in the United States, and at the end of the semester, we went back to see whether we gained, how many we gained, how many we lost. Dan Dizzle, good morning. 32, good morning. How are you? Oh, aquatic therapy. Oh, girl, that is so good. Good for you. Good for you, because let me tell you something. When you get in that water, you're able to move, and you don't feel the effects of it until you get out of the water, right? Because in the water, you can do a whole lot in that water, and you may, feel a little something, but you really get to go deep in the water. When I say go deep, I mean like in your exercises where you're able to lift your legs, walk more, squat more, right? And then when you get out, you feel the effects of it. Yes, he is. So you're gonna be just fine, honey. What I would do sometime in the pool, I would get in the pool and run in place or do high knee lifts in the water to work on my toning my legs. Yes, girl, if I could go with you, I'd go with you. I'm waiting for my mics to why this is not coming up like it's supposed to. See, my screen is literally black. Anyway, listen, if you were nearby, I promise you I would come. I promise you I would go. I would. I have no problem, because I love working out. I love working my body out. I love it. That is another stress reliever too. When you work out, for me, it releases these endorphins and it makes me feel so good. My son even told me, he was like, Mom, everybody don't get a natural high for working out like you do. Thank you, Jeffrey. So, little sis, did you check out my video yesterday? I did. Well, actually, I think I posted 3 pre-recorded videos. Girl, how about I walked in the back to look at the tank at the pool, honey? Looking around, girl. Let me tell y'all something. I was sitting on a bucket. Go check it out. Did you, Jeff, did you see me sitting on that bucket and I'm talking? I was like, I see a hole. I didn't want to say snake hole, you know what I mean? Because it's, but it was a round hole like that. And I'm sitting there looking like, oh shit. but it was a mole. Like, I had moles in my front yard. And what I did, I posted some videos of y'all see me working in the yard. Let me tell y'all something. My yard had got so, the moles literally tore my yard up. Look, these little tunnels, it's hard to mow it. So, I went and got, what I found out was if you kill the grub worms, the moles will leave. So what I did was I took 2 bags, like 2 10-pound bags, and threw stuff out there in the yard for the grub worms, and it rained and got all in the soil. Apparently it killed them because there are no more tunnels in the front yard. I didn't do the back. So they went from the front to the back. I don't even want to see them. I am watching replay when I get home. Okay, today is watch replay day. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Leave me a comment too. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. But honey, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous going back there. I always, listen, tell your kids, if you living in the country, tell your kids, look down. Always look down when they go outside. Always look down. I train my grandkids. I don't care. When you walk out that door, look down. One of my neighbors said that they move every 4 hours and you can actually see them moving. But I said, here's the thing though. When do you know when the 4 hours gonna start? That you just gotta sit out there and watch. But when every 4 hours, they move every 4 hours, is what he said. This place that I used to live about 5 years ago, y'all remember the Caddy Shack? Anybody remember the Caddy Shack? Where the little golfer was out there golfing, and the little golfer would always come up. But anyway, the place I used to live like 5-6 years ago, my neighbor would sit on his porch with some type of BB gun, and he'd sit there and he'd watch, and he would put these little yellow little flags where he thought the moles were at, and he would sit there and he would see them. When he would see them moving, he'd shoot. I said, Lord, have mercy. But yeah, I will say this, and you guys are too. We are collectively, everybody that's on this live and the people that's just tuning in, listen to me carefully. We are truly, truly blessed. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you're dealing with. I don't care what you done lost. You are still blessed. You are still blessed. Remember that. You're blessed coming. You're blessed going. We are truly blessed. And I challenge you today to look at the glass being half full instead of half empty. Now, I said that, now watch all hell break loose. But listen, I'm going to have to keep telling myself. You tell yourself, I am blessed and highly favored. No matter what comes, no matter what goes, I have the favor of God on my life. And what he has for me, it is for me. The door he opens for me, nobody gonna close it. And the door he closes, nobody's gonna open it. Come on, somebody. That's the thought for today. Carry that with you. I don't know who's dealing with what. I don't know, but I just wanted to just say that this morning. We are blessed. We are so blessed. In spite of. We are so blessed. When God got his hands on you, my love, let me tell you something. The enemy will make you think that he's got the upper hand. He may make you feel like that there's no hope. But do you not know when he come in like that, how close you are to your breakthrough? Do you really know? Sometimes I don't even know, but I have to keep reminding myself, oh, okay. So all this is, I must be really close. So if this is for you, and if this resonated with you, throw some hearts up in the chat. Good morning, light worker. Yes, everybody. And if you should come across this video on a replay, Know that. Know that. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. But God has a way that's mighty sweet. He give us what we need when we need it. And not only that, he will send a person to give you a word just to give you a little bit more hope. Saying, listen, I know it's heavy right now. But sis came through and told you you're still blessed. And I need you to keep believing. I need you to still have that faith. Not much faith, but just the faith of a mustard seed. Do you know how big a mustard seed is? Let me tell y'all something. Back when I was in my 20s, I was going through pure hell. And I remember them saying at church, like, you just got to have the faith of a mustard seed. So I went in my cabinet. Thank you, light worker. Thank you, everybody. I went in my cabinet and I pulled down some mustard seeds and I poured it in my hand and I picked up one. I said, wow, this is all the faith I need. Well, I got more faith than this mustard seed. But if you don't have more faith than the mustard seed, but that's all you need is just a little faith to know this thing gonna work out. This thing is gonna work out. All I got faith and I believe it. I know what it looks like right now, but I'm seeing beyond what I see. That part. And we got to remember that. No matter what comes or what goes. I tell my children, listen, I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what you're going through. This year, now I'm off. In a relationship, and it's just like being in a relationship with God. In a relationship, you're not the one that's doing all the talking. If you're doing all the talking, what the other person gonna say? You ain't giving that person time to talk. So sometimes it's, and that's exactly what I'm getting ready to do. Go right down here to the water and just sit and meditate. And know that I'm blessed and highly favored. And this year is my year. Amen. Y'all are amazing. Thank you guys for showing up this morning. I do appreciate you guys. Know that you're blessed and highly favored. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for communicating with me back and forth. Charlie, I see you. But yeah, you all have an amazing day. And listen, change the trajectory of somebody else's day today simply by giving them an encouraging word. If the only thing you can look at them and say is, you know you blessed, right? Watch how they light up. Watch how they change. You know you blessed, right? That's all you gotta say. Good morning. You know you blessed, right? That part. That part. So listen, you all be blessed and have an amazing day. And I'll see you, if not tonight, tomorrow morning.